Welcome to Understand the Math. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to easily find all solutions to this trigonometric equation, and then we'll find solutions in the interval from 0 to 2 pi. We noticed that sine 2 theta is the more complicated term, so let's write down a trigonometric identity for sine 2 theta that has cosine in it. We can use sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. Let's plug this in. That gives us 2 times the quantity 2 sine theta cosine theta minus cosine theta is equal to 0. Let's clean this up. This is 4 sine theta cosine theta minus cosine theta is equal to 0. We see that we can factor out a cosine theta, and we're left with a 4 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Let's now reduce this to one equation with sine theta is equal to a constant and one equation with cosine theta is equal to a constant. So our first equation will have cosine theta is equal to 0, and for our second equation, we'll have 4 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. This is going to give us sine theta is 1/4. Let's now look at the quadrants. When cosine theta is equal to 0, theta is going to be located at a coordinate point. When sine theta is equal to 1/4, we know that sine theta is greater than 0, and that tells us that theta is going to be located in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. Let's now plot the values on our unit circle. Our first equation, cosine theta is equal to 0. Cosine is related to x, so let's plot when x is 0. So that's going to be here and here. And for our second equation, sine theta is equal to 1/4. Sine is related to y. When y is 1/4, it's going to be here and here. So we're going to have this angle in the first quadrant, and we'll have an angle in the second quadrant. Our theta in the first quadrant is going to be arctan of 1/4. When we put this in a calculator in radian mode, theta is approximately 0.2527. In the second quadrant, theta is equal to pi minus theta sub r. This tells us that theta is approximately pi minus 0.2527. So theta is approximately 2.8889. To find all solutions for theta, we go back to our first equation, and we know that our solution was pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. So our first theta is pi over 2 plus 2n pi, and our second theta is 3 pi over 2 plus 2n pi. And then between 0 up to 2 pi, we have theta is equal to pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. And n is an integer. For our second equation, we found that theta is approximately 0.2527, and now we add 2n pi. And then likewise, theta is approximately 2.8889 plus 2n pi. So that gives us theta is approximately 0.2527 and 2.8889.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.